Hello my dear 7th grades. In this week we started our new unit for unit first, social circles. And then first of all we talk about what makes a good classmate, work with a partner and make at least as many qualities as you can. We talk about, and then we started exercise 1. Which post do you agree with the most and why? And then we passed after that second one, complete the table with the highlighted adjectives, and we studied about highlighted adjectives. You know that all of you read what makes a good classmate dialogues, and a good classmate doesn't get jealous if I do well in an exam. And we found, instead of jealous or synonym of jealous, and we said envious. Second one, Harry K isn't selfish and shares their ideas when we do group projects, and we can say thoughtless and egoistic for synonym of the selfish. And then is caring, Queen is caring when someone has a problem, and caring, helpful, friendly, tender, we talk about them, is self-confident enough to believe in themselves and their abilities. And maybe we can do nearly meaning, we say self-confident, selfish. No one knows the difference between being aggressive and being competitive, and aggressive, opposite meaning of aggressive is sad, offensive, and positive, and then competitive again we said ruthless, merciless, like that. And then the other exercises. Charlie boy is sensitive to people's feeling and doesn't make cruel jokes. And then we talk about again, we said delicate and sensible, cruel, brutal, and merciless. Daisy is sensible the most of time but knows how to have fun. Sensible and sensitive have the same meaning. And Freya understands that some people are moody and can quickly change from happy to sad for no reason at all. And I can say synonym of again grumpy and mean maybe. And Mr. Logan is loyal to their friends and doesn't leave them to hang out with the cool guys. And loyal, for loyal we said faithful. And the last one, Max out is honest and someone that can trust, and then we said fair, trustworthy, and trustful. And we finished these activities. And then exercise 3. And then second exercise, complete the table with the highlighted adjectives, and we wrote some positive and negative ones, and both jealous negative, selfish negative, caring positive, and self-confident again positive, aggressive negative, competitive both, and sensitive positive, and cruel negative, sensible again positive, and moody again negative, loyal positive, and honest positive. And then just both I can add to both competitive and sensitive. Why? Because competitive sometimes can be positive and can be negative, and sensible also again can be negative and can be positive again. And exercise 3, we talk about, discuss with a partner which 3 adjectives would you like people to use about you, which 3 wouldn't you like them to use, and we talk about, all of you said something. And then a workbook exercise, and we have done these workbook exercises. Look, and is really sensible and always acts the right way in every situation, and I can understand their explanation is this sensible. Why Tom is so aggressive and always looking for a fight, I can understand this is aggressive. 1 minute Sam is happy, the next minute he's sad, he's so moody. Zoe is selfish and only thinks about herself and not others. Lime is really caring with his grandmother and always helps her. Derek gets jealous and often feels angry about what other people have. And all of them, we know, we have learned, and we found these words opposite and synonym meaning. And we finished this exercise. Then second one, listen to 8 descriptions of people, write an adjective to describe each person. Listen again.
Track 2, page 2, exercise 2. 1.
Andy doesn't seem to get nervous about anything, and so he seemed the obvious person to do the TV interview.
And as you
2.
understood,
Exercise 2. 1.
Andy doesn't seem to get nervous about anything,
doesn't seem nervous to anything,
and so he seemed the obvious person to do the
and then we can understand self-confident.
TV interview.
2.
Hannah's always saying unpleasant things. She seems to enjoy upsetting people.
She enjoys upsetting people. It means cruel. And the third one.
3.
Mia is the type of friend that will always support you.
Always support you, loyal.
4.
Oscar is great fun most of the time, but he can be happy 1 minute and then sad the next for no reason at all.
We can understand easily. 1 minute happy, maybe the other 1 minute unhappy. Moody.
5.
Harry always thinks about other people's feelings
Always thinks about other people's feelings.
and considers how they might feel about things.
6.
The shop assistant gave Olivia £10 extra in her change by mistake, but instead of keeping it, she returned it.
Instead of keeping it, she returned it. This is honest.
7.
Jenny hates it when her friends do better in exams than her, and when they have things she doesn't have.
Yes, we can understand. Good mark and she didn't reach maybe. And jealous.
8.
Tom likes to win at everything, even when he plays with his younger brother.
Yes, we can understand. The last one is competitive. And we finish workbook exercises, and then we turned our book, student's book. And then reading and grammar part. Read and listen to conversation. Why did Max decide to take up judo? And we tried to find take up's meaning. And you said maybe started new beginnings. Yes, you are right. You were right. And then we talk about and listen one more time.
Track 5, page 9, exercise 4.
Hi, Max. Where have you been?
I've just finished judo training. I'm a member of the martial arts club.
Wow, I'm impressed. How long have you been a member?
I've been at the club for about 3 years. Have you ever tried martial arts?
No. Why did you join?
I've never enjoyed sports like football, so I decided to try something different, and I'm glad I did. It's a competitive sport, but everyone can take part. I've felt more self-confident since I started judo, and I love it.
What are the other club members like?
Very friendly. They've become my best mates.
You make it sound great. I think I'll have to come and see what it's like.
Good idea. I'm sure you'll want to join when you've tried it.
You read this conversation, and then we did exercise B. In exercise B, to form of the present perfect, we use the verb, and blah blah, and the past or present participle we use to give information about recent events or about past events when the time is not specified. And then we said verb have and the past participle, of course, and we talk about this. And then exercise 5. Look at the conversation. When do we use how long to talk about cost, distance, and time? And I said, and you guessed, and you said the right answer to me, time, the right answer. And then we finished our lesson in this video. And second one, we started with present perfect. And see everybody.